Now, to combine these, we can combine their x components. This minus the x, so you have 84 cosine of 20 minus minus is a plus 100 cosine of 40 I hat. Then we combine the y, this y and this y. So we have minus, this one is 84 sine of 20. And then this one is a minus also. The minus distributes into there. So it's actually plus 100 sine of 40 j hat, right? Because they're both minus. Minus and then another minus. Over 61 over 60. Actually, you can break this down into two parts. This one separately and this one separately. Okay, now calculate each one with your calculators. Put it in, 84 cos 20 plus 100 cos 40. And then when we get our answer, then we are going to check to see if my prediction was right there. In this chapter, in the chapter 4 at the beginning portion, there's going to be quite a bit of this stuff also, and then after that it's going to mellow out a little bit. Any answers? What does this first one come out? 152.99. Then this one should come out minus 91.8. Oh, 48. And the units of it is what? That would be, you're taking, the units of velocity are mile per hour, then you're dividing that by hours, right? So mile per hour squared. Now it sounds like it's a very high acceleration, but it's not. It's actually a pretty low acceleration. The mile per hour squared is a pretty small unit of acceleration. Okay, now if we want a magnitude of A average total, this squared plus that squared square root. And then we'll get a number. Okay? We don't have to do that now. This keeps happening, isn't it? Last time this happened, and I said, I'll never leave it on. Technology can't get away from it. Just a second here. Yeah. Okay, so that's A average total. Now, what I want to do is particularly get the angle of the A. Angle of A average. That's going to be the tan inverse of it's going to be negative, negative 91.48, the y over the x, right? Negative 0.88. So, which means, let's see here, it's in the fourth quadrant, right? The A average, so it's 30.88 degrees south of east. Okay. So now here's what we can check my prediction. We can check if the A average is between this one and this one, the V2 and the V1. And if it's not, you did something wrong. Okay. It should be sort of in between. It doesn't have to exactly bisect it. Now, remember this angle was what? Let's see, this angle here was 50, remember, originally? This angle was 50. And this angle was 20. Right? And then if this is 50, this thing is 40, right? So this thing here, from here to here is 40. This is 50. This is 20, this little piece. Okay, this little piece is 20. So the A average is what? 30. It's actually almost bisecting it exactly halfway. So here's the car going this way, the car going this way. And in order for the car to do that, there's got to be a force supplied this way on the car. And in that case, it would be the brakes and the road, the force between the road and the tires. If it's a billiard ball, it maybe somebody hit it with a stick, right? But it's got to be about the middle between the two. So it works out. So that's a good way to test your final answer, to test it. Okay, I believe with that, we have now concluded chapter 3. We're going to move over to chapter 4. The beginning portion of chapter 4 is going to be similar to some of the stuff we just did. But then as we move on, some of the other stuff in chapter 4 is going to be different. Okay? So this lays a good foundation for chapter 4.